Y'all ready for some truth TikTok don't want you to hear? Let's talk about how white folks today actually have closer black roots than they think. And it traces back to something dark. Breeding farms during slavery. See, after the transatlantic slave trade was officially banned in 1808, they didn't stop slavery. They just found a new way to make slaves. They built human breeding farms. Yup, like livestock. Yeah. Enslaved men and women were forced to reproduce, not for love, for profit. It wasn't just about making more slaves. It was about creating lighter ones, mulatto children. And over generations, lighter and lighter until they could pass as white. Let's talk about how generational whitening worked. All right, now this where it get real. A black woman will be forced to have a child by a white slave owner. That child is mixed, a mulatto. Then that child get pairs with someone even lighter or white. Do that for like 3 or 4 generations, and now you got someone that can pass for white. And their great-great-grandmother was a black woman on a plantation. So yeah, your DNA test results didn't glitch. That 9% West African in your results is telling the truth. Your family tree never wanted you to see. All right, now let's talk about how colorism was engineered. Let's talk colorism. They use tools to divide us, like the brown paper bag test. If your skin was darker than the bag, you would be denied entries to schools, churches, or even clubs. Even some black spaces used it. Yeah, that's just how deep the programming went. Then there was the blue vein test. If they could see your veins through your skin, you will pass as light enough to be acceptable. Wow, right? Yeah. Being close to whiteness was a privilege, and the dark-skinned black folks were pushed farther out. All right, let's talk racism, colorism, and manipulation. They didn't just enslave bodies. They manipulated identity. They made us hate darker skin and praise lighter features. They made some of us believe we were better because we were closer to white, even if our soul was still black. This wasn't random. It was systematic. Breeding, testing, dividing, and conquering, it's all to keep white supremacy in place. And now, we still see it in dating preferences, beauty standards, and how folks treat you based on your skin tone. So yeah, some of y'all are white on paper, but your blood carries screams of the past. The history they tried to erase, it's time to talk about it. All right? Life for more.
I'm dying in this heat. I was not mentally prepared for Italian summers. Holy shit. This is miserable. Can't eat. I'm trying to stay hydrated as best I can. I'm so tired. I can barely get any work done or think clearly. How am I gonna make it through the next 3 months? Tell me.
They will realize that as the hole in the ozone layer gets larger and larger, more and more sunlight is allowed to enter our environment, and more people who have pale faces are going to die of melanoma, which is a skin cancer that you get if you don't have enough melanin in your skin. Let me tell you, people of color are going to be very much in demand for reproduction in the future. And mark my words, you're laughing now, but you wait 20 years. You won't even have to wait 20 years, because they're going to see that if they want their children, their grandchildren, and their great-grandchildren to survive, they're going to have some melanin in their skin. That's the way it's going to be. This is going to take care of itself.
Europeans are literally melting to death in a heat wave, and it's all because their entire identity revolves around feeling superior to us stupid fat Americans. It's true. They claim it's because of climate change. Heating your home in winter is far more worse, magnitudes worse than cooling your home in the summer, so that doesn't work. People in America say that Europe is poorer. Europe is still the second richest continent in the world, richer than Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, who have universal AC adoption, so that doesn't work. People say it's too hard to retrofit the buildings that have these old windows. That doesn't work either. The Haussmann buildings in Paris have retrofitted elevators. When they want to do something, they find a way to retrofit. People say that there's too many regulations or that it's too hard for whatever reason. Deregulate yourself.
What's happening? What's good? Welcome back to this space. All right. I've seen white Americans panicking. They are scared. They're worried. They're terrified. I would want that almost everybody right now want to be black. Even blacks choosing blacks in their next lives. I feel like it's a beautiful thing for somebody to choose somebody's skin color, somebody choosing blackness, because blackness is more than anybody can explain just in words. Being black is already just a feeling already, because white people are now wishing they would be black. And why? Right now there is a heat wave taking over Europe today, and you know how much their skin, the white skin, doesn't have melanin, so their skin ain't safer to the sun. If you have ever come to Mombasa, Kenya, there is a place called Mombasa in Kenya. It is a very beautiful place with an ocean. There is a sand that people do lie there for almost hours, just having fun and enjoying life. The sun burns the heat and they feel good. The same sun is hitting Europe right now, and the skins are peeling. The people are now regretting being white. They wish they were black, and they are asking one question: how do black people survive? I mean, how does black people live their life? How do they survive this whole thing and every how do they survive in their own other countries, even in America? I have clips here. Watch them. I will come back with more commentary.
We grew up, if you called someone Neanderthal, that was an insult. Do you realize that the most racist scientific community ever were 19th century anthropologists? They're the ones that set up the race and this, and white male humans were at the top of the evolutionary ladder, and blacks and everybody else were lower, still evolving, closer to the apes. So watch what happens. In the 1990s, now that we can do genetic tracking and things, now we do genetic tracking, the world found out that Europeans are between 1% and 3% Neanderthal genetically, and Africans are 0% Neanderthal. So in the 1990s, research papers started coming out talking about how creative and imaginative the Neanderthals must have been and how they used tools. A complete facelift of the Neanderthals that started at the time they...
If the first man were white, the yellow man couldn't even get here. Because two white people cannot produce anything other than what they are. Talk to me. So, I'm not teaching black supremacy. I'm just teaching actual facts. White people, listen to me good now. You can't produce us. It's a mathematical, genetic impossibility. So if you were the first, we couldn't have got here. So, the black man has in himself the whole range of color, because black is not a color. It is the essence from which all color comes.
Always makes me laugh when people pull out biological arguments for white supremacy when our genes are recessive. Like, if I were to have children with any person with any amount of melanin, brown, black skin, it doesn't matter. My genes are recessive. Same with my eye color. My green eyes, even as far back on both sides of my family, they have brown eyes for white people. I just happen to be some sort of glitch, and my dad happened to be a glitch. And it's so funny to me because it's like, why are you gonna sit here and say, oh, our genes are so much better? I can't even go in the fucking sun. My skin turns bright pink, bright red every time I go outside. Can my eyes take any sort of sunlight at all? Like, I need sunglasses 24/7. So when I wear my glasses outside, it's actually a problem because I have to choose between wearing contacts and my eyes being uncomfortable, or wearing sunglasses to protect my eyes. So no, it is not an inherently supremacist or superior traits that we have. If we're gonna go that route, we are going to lose, because if anything, it's the genes that can withstand the sun and the heat, and that those genes will get passed on in subsequent generations, which there's no guarantee that mine will. I think we are all human beings, we are all equal. But if you're gonna pull out the supremacist superior argument, it's not white skin. It is not white skin. Just pull out a Punnett square, babe.
I have gray eyes, and not enough people talk about how gray eyes is essentially like a genetic defect, and white skin is a genetic defect essentially. And maybe we just want to feel like special, but literally we're probably not getting enough vitamin D. Our eyes can't handle the sun, which doesn't make sense in a planet where everything flourishes on sun. And like, I just don't get it. Like 70 plus 80% of the world has brown eyes, and now we want to like hold up and herald like blue-eyed, green-eyed, whatever, light-eyed, no melanin people like myself, as if like there's something amazing, as if we are some type of like genetic superstar, when we're not. We're like the opposite, bro. We're getting sunburned out here. Like literally, like this is kind of coming off of like the racism post I just made, but I'm talking science, you guys. Like, it might be rare, it might be cool that it's rare, just like an albino is cool that they're rare and they have purple eyes. But that doesn't mean that you're more fit for the environment. Like, who's more fit for the environment is probably the person that can handle it.
So apparently the French are mad and they're blaming the United States for the heat wave and because they're hot. And honestly, I don't feel bad for them. Maybe they'll start wearing deodorant finally. We don't care. You can't tell us how to live here in America. When are the Europeans going to realize that we don't care what they think? We don't want to live like them. And first of all, I don't see a single European in this picture. Maybe do like your Pakistani migrants and take a dip in your water fountains. But no, you see that thing right there? That thing right up there? It's blowing cold air at 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's right above my bed and it feels so good at night. Sometimes I lower the temp to 66 degrees and I sleep like a baby. But I don't know, maybe get outside, sleep on the porch. But shut the hell up and stop being jealous of our air conditioner and ice machines.
Check this out. Millions of people across the continent right now are living in extreme heat. 1,300 deaths have been linked to extreme heat measures in Europe. But on Sunday morning, France's National Health Ministry said that there has been around 1,000 more deaths than expected in the country. It's so damn hot out there, it's to the point that people are fighting over AC units and fans. Extreme high temperatures are reported in Germany, Poland, Czech Republic, and Australia also. They even named this heat wave the silent killer, as European homes, workplaces, and schools are not built for this type of heat. Meanwhile, the United States faces a heat wave of its own this week. Whatever you gotta do it. Stay out of the heat, stay cool, and stay safe.
First of all, welcome back. And I would wish to explain to you why are white people wishing they were black or wishing they were having their skin being melanin, right? First of all, a black skin has melanin, and the melanin protects the sun rays from destroying your skin, all right? And if you lack melanin on your skin, it's easy for you to suffer from melanoma. So you'll find that your skin can burn, can turn, it can just be pale, and it pains you, right? So white people are now facing that, and they ain't feeling like it is an easy thing for them, right? Besides even the heat wave and everything, black culture, black lifestyle, black food, everybody's admiring black, everything about black. Because if you have seen black, there's a guy from Congo. I don't remember his name, but he wrote that I'm American and I'm American. He is like everybody admires his outfit, his fashion. I mean, the way he wears, everybody admires. So, white people are tired of being white because nobody copies from them. No, there's nothing to copy from them because everybody keeps on admiring others. Everybody keeps on admiring black lifestyle, black fashion, and black culture because there's nothing so adorable in their life, you know. Because everything they have today has been made by black people, and they can't take it easy I feel like it's okay for somebody to be like, everything today you are living, your lifestyle and everything you are today is because of the black people. Because there's nothing to copy from them, but there's many things you can copy from black Americans. Why? They have things that American don't have. Because when they were inventing America, I mean, inventing the culture, inventing the food, inventing the fashion and everything, they are the owner, they are the origin of everything. All right? They are the one owning everything. So whenever they try to teach you something, they can't teach you everything. They have to remain with something that you must ask from them. Today, people are now copying from blacks. They want everything to do with black, but they don't want black themselves because they don't want black people, but they want blackness. All right? They don't want black people, but they want black culture. They don't want black lifestyle, but they don't want black people, but they want their black lifestyle. So I feel like American, when white people being terrified about their skins and everything, I mean the heatwave and everything, their culture, even their kids are now being like, I want to be black. I want to be born black because I feel like black has everything to offer. All right? That's a white child admitting that they not child but a white Gen Z. Because Gen Z have learned things that now they know that the world is corrupt. The history is rage. I mean, the history is corrupt. The history has many lies. Everything is about white. But now there is something that they want to know about blacks as well. That's why the kids are not choosing to be black. White Gen Zs are not choosing to be black, and the parents are not happy, are not feeling good about it. People are now choosing to marry from different communities, but mostly choosing to marry from black. So besides having a pale skin and everything, people still want to be black. Even blacks want to be black in the next life, because black has unmatched history, has unexplained history that people need to know and know more about it. All right, tell me in the comments what do you think about the video, and let's meet in the next episode. I'm out and I love you.